The most striking difference between the winter sports and many other athletic disciplines is the danger and adrenaline they involve. It is just like racing against the nature itself, against immense gravity and the cutting cold. So what is it really about? Physics, mentality, or pure passion? Well, that's exactly what we are about to find out. Athletes hold their breath, waiting for the signal. Ahead lie mountains and a demanding route of steep ascents and sharp descents. Their skis grip the snow as they lean forward. The countdown ends. And go. The world's top ski mountaineers have gathered in the Caucasus Mountains at Shahdagh, a winter resort in Azerbaijan named after one of the region's peaks. The sport, known as skimo or ski mountaineering, is intense and adrenaline-filled, taking athletes across pristine alpine landscapes. Skimo combines uphill skiing, hiking and technical downhill descents. Along the way, athletes repeatedly change their gear. On steep sections, they attach skis to their backpacks and continue on foot. At the top, they switch back to skis and race downhill again. Speed in these transitions can make all the difference. When the race ends, every second and every transition counts. At the finish line, we spoke with athletes still caught up in the emotion of the race to hear how they felt.
Today, first race in Azerbaijan. It went good for me and I'm happy after the sprint, especially it's not my discipline.
Overall, it seemed like a very difficult course. You had to maintain a high level of concentration on the descent and execute everything well on the transition sections. Technically, that was probably the most difficult part.
Ski mountaineering includes several disciplines, each with a different course format: sprint, mixed relay, vertical and individual races. Sprints are short and intense, featuring one ascent and one descent, with races lasting around 3 minutes. In the mixed relay, teams consist of one male and one female athlete, each completing the course twice. After finishing a lap, an athlete tags their teammate in the exchange zone, who immediately begins the next lap. The race combines uphill climbing, quick transitions and fast downhill skiing, making teamwork essential. The individual race is longer, with multiple climbs and descents. Athletes must constantly adjust their equipment to match the terrain, performing 5 to 10 transitions or even more during a single race. The vertical race focuses purely on climbing. Athletes ascend from start to finish with no downhill sections, usually covering between 500 and 800 meters of vertical gain. Using extremely lightweight gear, the goal is simple: reach the summit as fast as possible. We are on the cable car tracking the athletes as they ascend the hill. From here, it's much clearer just how physical and demanding this race really is, with multiple climbs, almost like hiking. Although strong legs are essential for climbing the mountains, the sport is also a mental challenge. Each turn can bring either a steep ascent or a dangerous descent. To stay balanced, athletes train their minds as much as their bodies. Mental preparation is just as important as physical strength. So I asked the athletes to take us inside their minds. What goes through their thoughts when all they see is the vastness of the mountains, and when the only goal is to reach the finish line first? Moritz, we all know that this sport is physical, but what's going on your mind while racing?
While racing, not too much, so only pushing your limits and not think too much, only going. And before the races, I'm always very I can't concentrate that good, but I think it works pretty good for me. So, but after the race, I'm always happy to be finished with it and can prepare for the next races. So.
Oh, I'm thinking like, come on, Nuria, you can. You're very strong. You train it a lot, and you have worked a lot, and you can do it.
When I am ascending, I always told to myself, go, you can do it, and it will be end. And I try to keep motivating myself.
But many psychological factors can influence a race. One of them is familiarity with the terrain. For Nazrin and Nabiullah, who represent Azerbaijan, these mountains are no strangers. They grew up surrounded by these landscapes and spend much of their time in the mountains. They know every twist and turn of the course and measure each step carefully.
So Nazrin, how do you assess your performance today? Are you satisfied with it?
Of course, I wish that I could have achieved a better result for myself and my team, but considering it was our first time in a final, not to mention an A final with the best of the best in the world, I think there is, of course, some things to take pride in from this performance, but we will continue training and aim for better results.
How does it feel to ski in the home country?
It's great to be on familiar terrain, to not have to travel, to be surrounded by people we know, our supporters, our family, our friends, our federation. So it's definitely a big advantage.
It's a race that's so difficult, and there's ice for down. For up in a diamond, it's really very difficult. You have to push more with your hand. For down, it's same. You burn your leg. It's a very difficult race.
However surprising it may sound, ski mountaineering was not an Olympic sport until 2026, when it made its debut at the Milano Cortina Winter Olympics. Fresh from Italy, 2 Olympic medalists also competed in the European Championship in Shakhtar. Nikita and Marianne admitted they had little time to prepare for this race, not physically, but mentally.
Yeah, of course, I have time, but not physically. Just I wanted to prepare mentally, because physically I was good, but mentally it was hard to prepare for European Championship on the contrast between Olympics and European champs.
So ski mountaineering just debuted in the Olympics for the first time. How important is this championship for the Olympic cycle overall?
Yeah, it's very important, but we were in Olympic debut, and it was very nice, and I think it's our success on Olympics because there was a lot of spectators. So I hope we will be next Olympics and more athletes and more disciplines.
Yeah, I'm really happy that we become an Olympic sport. I think it opened a lot of doors for us athletes, and I hope really for the future that we can keep growing our sport and have more fans around the world and more also athletes. And I think it's nice to live this growth as an athlete, and I hope that it continues.
We know that it's very physical, but can you please take us to the mind of a skier? What's going on there while racing?
For me, it's just pushing as much as I can and still be okay for the manipulation, because you need to, not to be too exhausted, because then it's hard to put the skin again or remove the skin, and
Both Nikita and Marianne once again made it to the podium, repeating their success. Their performance showed that victory depends on both physical strength and mental preparation.
Now we are witnessing the award ceremony of the victorious ones. They are now the new European champions. their teammates and coaches are all here sharing in the celebrations.
After every fierce and unforgiving battle on the slopes, the athletes returned to their everyday looks and stood side by side, congratulating one another. These were moments of respect and admiration among rivals. Those standing at the top of the podium looked proudly toward their delegations, as if to say, "This is everything I gave, so that we could all hear our anthem." But hosting such an event requires world-class preparation. Months of technical work go into preparing the slopes, the steep mountain sections, and the supporting sports infrastructure. Günel Badalova, president of the European Ski Mountaineering Council, says that Shahdag's high mountains and strong infrastructure allowed organizers to quickly transform it into an international standard ski mountaineering arena.
So Günel, we are right now at 2,351 meters high and there is a competition going on here. So what does it take to prepare a mountain hill to an international event like this?
To organize competition like that, you need a solid infrastructure and high hospitality standards that meet Skimo standards. We achieved the first ever Skimo label this year from ISMF, and Shahdag Mountain Resort earned this Skimo label for the first time in ISMF history. And this is our third competition that we organize in Shahdag. We started our journey for Skimo in 2024. We organized the first ever ISMF series event in March, in the same dates actually. And then that allowed us to host the World Cup that we organized last year. And now we're here organizing the World European Championship along with the World Cup. And we already got the confirmation for the next year for the World Championship.
Shahdag is a resort that truly offers something for every winter sport enthusiast. The place is inspiring. People of all ages can be skiing, snowboarding or skateboarding. So I must admit I was one of the most inspired. When I learned that Shahdag hosts the first and only ski simulator in Azerbaijan, I decided to give it a try.
Watching professional athletes makes one dream about the skiing, but it's not as easy as it looks. So I decided to try a ski simulator to see if one session is enough to learn the basics.
My first experience, however, was far from easy. The simulator pulls you backward, making it difficult to stay balanced. It requires strong leg muscles and a firm grip to maintain control. I even spoke with professional skiers and they said it can take 1 to 2 days to get fully accustomed to the simulator.
Can you please explain how does this simulator work?
So we have two simulators. It's same model. It's Pro V3. It's one of the last model in the world. This simulator works with electricity and water. Maximum speed it is 35 kilometers. And also we have rotation. You can increase your degrees till 22 degrees. So we can make a rotation.
How close is the experience like a real skiing on a mountain?
I can say that on simulator it is totally same, but as we have our lesson half hour and 1 hour, you can learn some technical issue more quickly. So after half hour on this simulator, one set can for sure go on green slope in normal skiing.
And how much sessions does one need to learn skiing here so that they can go on a ski trip?
I suggest start with half hour. Half hour, it's mean you will have clear 20 minutes on simulator. You start with 10 minutes, after you have 10 minutes relax, and after again you start with 10 minutes. Because as you feel after first 10 minutes, you should relax. And normally, if you spend first half hour and maybe second half hour by 1 day, next day you can join normal slope.
In the end, I couldn't stay on the simulator without holding on to the balance bar. After all, not everyone begins with a simulator. Most people prefer to trust the mountains themselves. Despite my shaky start, I decided to try real skiing. So here we are, ready for our first lesson with professional ski instructor, Marga.
How we can take our ski? Look, first, if my boots snow, I can little bit clean or use my stick. After I put my boot front side is here and press down. Okay,
done.
Try to take up little bit your ski, try to feel it. And this moment, try your knee keep parallel.
Okay.
And with your knee, touch your boots.
All right.
Okay.
Got that.
Try to little bit
Slide.
slide.
Okay.
Okay. How we can take out our ski? We can do, you see, this side.
Yes.
With the stick, I put my stick here,
Okay.
little bit like that,
Yes.
and press.
Push.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Look front where you go.
All right.
A little bit
Push.
push your ski and keep your position and slide.
Watch out.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Yeah. Good. Nice. That's easy.
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Woo!
Be careful when you turn. Don't put your ski on the ski.
Like cross.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can, if you turn left side, my right ski back side, I open like that. And bring little bit another.
Okay, what's the next step?
Next step, we learn to brake.
To brake?
Yes, same you go up,
Yes.
slowly, slowly. Now,
Now.
little bit, I open my skid down. I push, I go to slide, slide, after to stop.
1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Keep your position. And slowly,
Stop.
slowly. Do snow plow.
If I am the beginner and starting just to learn the ski, these are all the things that I should know?
Yes, now first we learn how to stop. After, you can go a little bit
Further?
up. We practice this brake to do good.
Several times?
Yes.
Okay.
After, slowly, slowly, we try to learn turning.
Yes. Okay.
Left, I can go left, I can go right.
All right.
And next, step to step, we change our ski.
Now, there are 4 slope zones: the green zone, red zone, black zone, and the blue zone. We are now in the green zone, which is for the beginners. And very surprisingly, this is much easier than the simulator.
It was on skis that I truly understood the relentless power of adrenaline behind every athlete's courage. Some may call sports a hobby, a pastime, or even just entertainment. But for them, this is life itself. Every climb, every descent, every moment of exhaustion is part of the world they live and breathe. I can't imagine these athletes without their skis, walking quietly on the ground. This is their passion, their identity, and I'm certain that for them, nothing compares to the feeling of the mountains sliding beneath their feet, the purest sense of freedom and strength.